Good morning and welcome to your Daily Sparks. I want to talk today briefly about giving, because there's more to giving than just transferring money from my pocket to someone else's or to the church. In the words of the 17th century French writer Jean de la Bruyère, he said this: "Generosity lies less in giving much and more in giving at the right moment." But it can hinge on giving the right kind of aid. William Easterly, the senior fellow of the Centre for Global Development, argues that the West is generous in giving aid. Western countries, in fact, spent more than 2.3 trillion in the past 50 years to non-Western countries. But its contributions are often ineffective. They give, but in the wrong way, in the wrong place, in the wrong time. Why? He argues there's two types of approaches. There's the planners and the searchers. The planner thinks he already knows the answers, and the searcher admits he doesn't know the answers. Searchers also recognise that poverty is a complicated tangle of political, social, historical, institutional and technological factors. You see, the thing is, searchers also recognise the effectiveness of flexible approaches. You can't just have one size fits all planned out. The Apostle Paul talks about this when he talks about generosity. And he says this: "You will be made rich in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion, and through us your generosity will result in thanksgiving to God. This service that you perform is not only supplying the needs of God's people, but also overflowing in many expressions of thanks to God." That's in 2 Corinthians 9. See, we need to remember two important principles when it comes to giving. Number one, intentionality of directing our gift. Where is it going? And number two, awareness that our generosity constitutes an unspoken endorsement of God's word. Christian givers, whether or not they're aware of it, are functioning as evangelists. What a glorious and daunting commission. Thankfully, Paul reminds us that the surpassing grace of God that God has given us, thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. Here's the deal. He gives to us, we give to others, but we need to pray and make sure we give in the right place. I believe that our church is fertile soil. It's a great place to give because the money is managed very carefully and wonderfully, and it reaches places. We will be reaching out all the time. But sometimes you can give lots to the wrong place and it results in very little. So today, have a generous spirit, but ask God where that money should go. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.